I'm David Sinclair. I've had a long career in providing audit services in both larger and smaller firms, and I really enjoy the challenges of providing high quality audit services, particularly to a really diverse client base. I've worked everywhere from banks to coal mines in terms of audit work, and I bring that experience across a huge client base to my current role. I started my career with one of the big international firms in a cadetship role straight out of high school, so I was 18 years old. And at the time I didn't know what audit was, but later on when I realised how much I was enjoying audit and really loved the work and the people and the clients, I saw the HR manager who put me in audit, and I grabbed her and said, "How did you know that I was born to be an auditor and that I'd love what I'm doing so much?" And she said, "Well, to be honest, of all the cadets that started, you were the only one that had a car." And so the fact that I owned a car was the reason I went into audit, and it set my career path. One of the most significant clients I've worked on during my career was while I was working in Perth in Western Australia, and we were doing the audit of a major joint venture that was developing a LNG plant on an island off the coast of Western Australia. And so that was a project that was multi-billion dollars, extremely complex and high risk. From my point of view, that was probably one of the more challenging engagements I've had, but certainly great learning and great experience. I've worked in both large firms and smaller firms, and in that smaller firm I had the pleasure of working with Tony Rose, and he and I worked very closely together to build that firm into a mid-tier practice. I found that he and I had a really good working dynamic, but certainly from my point of view, looking forward to helping to contribute to that growth and make sure that that growth is as successful as it can be. An element of excitement to be working with some of the people that I'd worked with in the past, and that opportunity to grow a smaller practice into something larger. And for me, I think one of the most satisfying parts of the role is working with the young staff and trying to help develop their skills and knowledge, and working through sometimes complex problems together, and watching them learn and develop is that's one of the things I really enjoy.